What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about Johnny Unitas. A lot of you guys may have already purchased him. For those of you guys that purchased him earlier, and I told you to sell him back, you know, a couple guys got him for over 900K. You sold him back, he dropped to like 700. The reason behind that is, at the time of this video, he wasn't currently in the rerolls, right? So we already know what happens with that. When EA drops new content, usually they put all the limiteds into the reroll. For whatever reason, they tried to screw you guys over again. I try to say you guys, but I'm involved also. Like, you know what I'm saying? They screw me too, but I'm pretty much used to it. So what I did was I just opened up one just so that they know if they do a make right, they got to give me something back, because he should have been in the packs. But this is a regular occurrence with the way that it works. So I just want to go ahead and point that out. If you wanted to go ahead and gamble, I would wait for them to address it to see if it's going to actually be in the reroll. But regardless, he has all of the abilities that we love. Escape artist, gunslinger, hot route master, you know what I'm saying? Dude, he has everything, right? But his release sucks. So we get to a point now where it's like, all right, Gmia, what are we doing? Are we gonna invest in this guy, or like what are we doing with him, right? So this is where it's very, very interesting. And you know, when you guys are asking like, yo, where do we go, you know, with this situation, I have to be totally honest with you, just off the rip with the way that it is. You know, his price went down to as low as 700 and change, and then you know, obviously it's risen back up because I guess people are going and trying to make an excuse to go ahead and tell you guys to grab him. I just want you guys to know, based on the way that I've seen him throw and what's going on, his motion is absolutely terrible. If you guys want more insight into it, I believe it's 11 AP for the gunslinger, escape artist, hot route master combination. So that could work, but we don't really want to go too crazy with that, and I'm going to explain to you guys why. All right, if you guys are still currently using Derrick Henry, you know, Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, just understand what's happening with the speed aspect, because although he has escape artist and he has the possibility of getting it, he's still below 90 speed. You guys understand what the speed is because many of you guys have already used Derrick Henry. All of us tried Derrick Henry at least once, right? So we know what the real speed is with escape artists. Now, do you get that extra burst of speed initially? Yes, you do. But 88 speed is 88 speed after the speed burst. So they're going to catch you. The reason that, you know, Derrick Henry is so crazy is because he can actually do stuff. He can actually move around and do a lot of different things. And that's one of the major things that go into the actual game, because he can just outrun you right away with no issue at all. And because of that, you have to be able to not only spy him, but you got to contain him, and the contains don't work. So that's something that people really honestly have to understand as they go along and look into, you know, what this is and how you're going to go about doing this. Because once you choose to go this route, if you were one of the guys that spent the 900K and then you sold them back, and then, you know, it went down to 7, now it's up to 1.1 or whatever it is, his price is going to continue to come down. It's no way possible, because EA Sports is going to have to make a decision, like I said, to either put him into the rerolls, or they're going to have to figure out another way for him to get grabbed. And then once they do that, you know, everything's going to change as far as his price goes. So I wouldn't be too, you know, crazy about it. Don't go crazy about it, because like I said, maybe an hour before I made this vid, there was a couple that sold for like 700 or something like that, a little bit, you know, around that rate. So again, you can go and try to pull him in packs. Is he worth a bundle price? I don't think so. I don't think that a lot of you guys, you know, even use the other one that he had, like this 89. Many of you guys, I haven't really seen Johnny being used a lot in the game, to be totally honest. So we already knew what he was from before. The boosted stats and everything else like that they've added onto him, I think it's just more of a ploy to have one of the cards be pretty good, you know, overall. And it's like, yo, look at this. But remember, the Super Bowl MVP that most of you guys bought that $100 bundle for, that's coming out next month. More than likely, it's going to be a quarterback. Hopefully, you know, we'll see how it works out, what quarterback it's going to be, but that's more than likely what the MVP is going to be, right? So this card is going to be probably obsolete very soon. I'm just going and estimating based on the way that everything is lining up. It might be obsolete sooner than later, because it's 3 weeks to the NFL playoff promo. So all they got to do is do something weird, like drop a Dante Culpepper or something weird like that, and you guys are going to forget about this. You know, a strong arm QB with escape artists like GG's in the chat, we're going to be going crazy, and then he'll be a real quarterback, so he might throw the ball a little bit better and more accurate than Derrick Henry. But for me and all you guys asking about it, like, yo, is this the right time to go ahead and get Johnny, I wouldn't do it. I just honestly wouldn't do it. This is another thing where a lot of you guys that spent the money on OBJ, you know what I'm saying? You guys like, yo, OBJ, like, I don't really see the benefit of spending that kind of coin right now. It really just doesn't make any sense based on the fact that he's like a 5'11" guy and he's not really doing much. And then now when you take a look at the fact that Derrick Henry, right? Although a lot of you guys don't really, you guys don't really care for him. It's like, yo, bro, I'm not rocking with him. I go with Jalen Hurts, whatever. Regardless of how you feel about his card, it's still one of the most OP cards ever created in Madden, Madden Ultimate Team history. It's a wild card, bro. I rage sold him and went back to him, and I just deal with whatever. Like I said, the biggest issue with him is that he fumbles. And EA intentionally does that, even with the 97 carry. Because if they didn't make him fumble, it'll be hell to pay. And that's ultimately what the situation is. So when you look at it from that point of view, you guys have to be able to make the best possible decision. Do you want to go ahead and spend 1 million coins right now in the middle of a 3-week promo, right? Knowing that after that happens, you got NFL honors, you got all team of the year, you got all this stuff going on. Why would you do that? Do you think that Unitas is going to be a quarterback that's going to stay with you for the rest of it, for a decent amount of time? Is his value like that? Now, this is where you got to start to analyze what's going to be happening and going forward, right? If it was Michael Vick, I wouldn't be able to stop you guys. Just notice what I'm saying. You see, based on the way that the game plays, we know that certain players with the speed and escape artists are going to do whatever they want. I wouldn't be able to stop you. But the mere fact that you guys are asking, yo, G, should I do it? It lets me know that you know that the dude is garbage. You know what I'm saying? Why not just spend 300K? Wait with this idiot right here, bro. Remember, quick sell value is always going to be 250. Okay, so he's a limited, you know what I'm saying? Quick sell value is 250. He's around 300 right now. You're not losing anything. You're not losing anything at all. You're just temporarily holding on to him and seeing what's good. And then, you proceed as soon as they drop like a Josh Allenton, which is coming very soon, you get rid of him. Now, that's what I really wanted to focus in on, because although he's a field general, he gets all those other numbers and everything like that, and it's all beautiful, he's still, with that release, very, very bad. So, in the meantime, for now, guys, I would say that we stay with Derrick Henry, Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, and then we wait it out. That's what I would do. As far as the other cards that are available that they just dropped in the first part, I don't really see a lot of other good cards. They're 94s. Also, by the way, you guys can start using your predictors if you want. The predictor tokens are very, very easy to get. You can get them by simply going through and doing certain challenges and completing certain objectives. But I don't really see, like, none of these cards are really exciting. And I agree with you guys. It's a very, very bad start to the promo. But again, right now is not the time to just take what EA is throwing out, because it's no way that Johnny Unitas is going to be that major sell, for a very long time. It's just not going to happen. Everything is going to start unfolding in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And then if you waste your coin, you waste your coin. And then again, once they update the rerolls, that might be an issue as well. So with the playoffs right here, playoff projected wild card. Okay, so what was this? I got to go over here. I know with the way that they should have it set up right there, and it's supposed to tell you what is needed to, what you needed to do to actually get the collectibles. But I don't know why. Make it okay. Here it goes. So what is this right here? Make it correct for your team. Each correct prediction will return to a quick sell item worth 10,000 coins. But the issue is, we must have already completed all the objectives, because they usually give you what you're supposed to be doing, like, get 200 yards, all that crap. Is it in Ultimate Seasons? I don't know. Let me check this one. Playoff objectives, complete to earn prediction. Oh, here it goes. So it's in this one. All right, so these are the ones. I think, okay, I only have one more left. So I got to force another fumble, but get 10 team tackles, 150 rush yards. Very, very simplistic to get these collectibles. So go ahead and grab those and focus in on that, trying to make some additional coins, rather than, losing some of yours and buying the wrong QB. Hopefully this has been informative. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.